February 4th, I got a real one with me. I got a day one with me.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I reached out to the brothers to come and talk to Pops because Pops was having a hard time dealing with his son's death. And I got a lot of young men to come sit next to me and talk to me and help me get through this pain. But right here, this day one, I'm going to let this man say his name. And after you say your name, why don't you tell the world how you and I met?
All right, so my name is Malik. I got to know Big Greg, like he said, day one. So I've been knowing Greg since pre-K. So I think I met Greg going to like some small softball games,
Okay.
basketball games, AAU games.
Yeah,
Going spending the night at the crib with Greg. So
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's day one right there. When I think of Greg, I think Malik. You know, where Malik at? Definitely. Yes. Since they was 3, was it Mama Dale?
Yep.
Mama Dale. Shouts out Mama Dale. Yes, yes.
Mama Dale.
Yeah. Yeah, hey, I want to use Greg's platform as a way to shout out fathers, to let the world know that black fathers are in their kids' lives. Is there a father that you would like to shout out? And if so, this is a time, give him his flowers, say his name, and let us know what was beautiful about this man.
Okay, I got a few. One,
Man, tell them all, every one of them.
One is my dad, Antonio Christian. He was a good role model to me. Greg, seeing his 2 sons, Mari and Messiah. He didn't really play about it.
Yeah.
And that's one thing I did really like about that.
Yeah.
Like, he did whatever he can. Another person, you.
Oh, wow.
You.
My man.
Yeah, because even though I'm not your son, you even took me, man, like you was my father.
You know I'm going to treat you like that.
Yeah. So it was like, I get all 3 of you guys flowers.
Man, appreciate that.
Yeah, I truly appreciate y'all being in my life too.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, one thing when you said about Greg, I watched Amari help Greg mature. Can you say the same thing, man? It's like I watched him being a kid, but then when he had Amari, it was like I saw like a switch, man.
Yeah. And he following under his father's footsteps, so it'd be like, yeah, that's cool. As we get older, it's like, dang, I see him slowly growing up.
I see it. Like he emulates Greg, man. I like Amari just emulates everything he does. Like, Greg was really his hero. Sports and everything.
I definitely went there to the little practice one time with y'all at the football game. Like, yeah. It really kind of hit me.
Yeah. He was out there doing that football. I was surprised he was doing that football, but Amari is very athletic.
Yeah.
And he's going to be tall. I think he's going to be taller than Greg too, Malik.
Yeah, I think he is.
Yeah, I definitely think that. Hey, January 28th, man, the day, you lost, I'll probably say your best friend or definitely one of your closest friends, man. How did that hit you? How did you find out, man?
Man, I really talked to him a little bit right before his death.
The same day?
The same day.
You talked to him that morning?
That morning.
Oh, so, what was that about, man?
Man, he was calling me one day. He was just talking to me about I had to come see him like earlier in the day, right before I went to work. I'm like, all right, cool. I seen him at the barber. And then I just went to sleep one day. I went to sleep for like 2 hours right before I went to work. And then I kept getting a call, like a steady call. So it was one of my friends, and they like, hey, your cousin, because everybody know him as my cousin. I've been knowing each other for so long. Like, man, I think your cousin passed away. I'm like.
So when you got the call, it wasn't he got shot, it was that he had passed?
Yeah, he got shot too. So
okay.
I'm like, I just woke up. I'm like, man, I'm kind of freaking out. I'm like, nah, that can't be true. You feel me? That can't be true. I just got the phone with him. He was in the barbershop. And then he like, yeah, that's what happened. You feel me? He was at the barbershop, and it's everywhere. And I just looked on my phone, looked through social media, and I seen it. I just broke into tears.
Yeah.
I won't lie to you. That's one thing that probably changed my life. Like, to lose a real best friend like that.
Yeah,
I won't lie to you. Like, I still think of it even today, like on his birthday,
Yeah.
I think of that phone call I got.
Yeah.
And the last time I talked to him, I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah.
it kind of hit me strong. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Somebody that you always grew up with from kindergarten.
Yeah.
I've been knowing him since 3. It was like, damn.
Yeah.
I ain't.
Yeah. It's cool, man. Y'all got some tissue. Yeah. that was hard, man. So as that night went on, did you go speak with other people about it, or did you just stay by yourself and just deal with it by yourself?
I kind of pretty much deal with it by myself because I was just freshly starting the job, so it was like I couldn't call out. Mm-hmm. But man, that was like one of the worst days alive. Like, it kind of changed my life 360. Like,
what, take it more serious? Like, change?
Yeah, serious life. Like, I really hearing that type of news, and he had a good spirit. It'd be like, man, you really don't see that happen too much.
Yeah.
Hear that happen too much, and you probably don't think it happened to that person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that was just one of them persons, like, just don't feel like it
that'll happen to.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it was like, I still think about it. I still cry about it. Cause that was really one friend. Like, and you know this. You got pictures in your crib.
Yeah. I got you in my photo album as a shorty. And you know what, man? I also like the part, you saying you crying, because a lot of fathers, sometimes we don't like to admit that or show that. So that's one thing I'm glad you brave enough to show that, man. Shit, it hurts sometime out here, and we human, because we care. So it's all right to, be real, be vulnerable sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you letting the world know that. But it's his birthday, man. It's February 4th.
Yeah.
What is something that you would like the world to know about Greg? You got a story or just anything that, you want to leave with the world that, this was my best friend and this was him?
Man, I just say I'm real proud of him. One, he really took care of his family.
Yeah.
He really cared about his family. And one thing he did tell me, like, man, whatever you do, just make sure your family come first.
Yes, sir.
And
family first. He always said that.
Yeah, even when I go through my lowest from thinking of him, I still got that conversation that we had.
Yeah.
Like, put your family first. No matter what the situation is, they come first. So
that's funny, man. We was sitting in the front room. We was talking about you one day. What he was telling me is that, Malik, he'll pop out. But then Malik, he'll go back home and he'll be with his family. That was like one of the last conversations. So you was with somebody though at that time, yeah. So he did tell me that, bro.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Now it'd be like I don't really be around too many people.
Okay.
For stuff in Chicago for various reasons is what's going on, and then me just losing one of my friends. I be like, man, this is I just stay by myself.
Yeah.
That's probably the best thing I can do.
Yeah. Do you have any kids?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay.
Not yet.
So what is it like being by yourself? Because like when I be by myself, like I think I get in my head a lot, and I think sometimes I be too hard on myself. Because then I come outside and, and I talk to other people and they going through like things that I'm going through, but until I went outside, I just kind of thought, my shit is all out. Why my stuff is all so messed up and everybody else right until I get out there. Do you go through stuff like that?
I go through that same thing. Like, I go through that same thing. Like, even that same year that Greg passed away, I had a little brother, stepbrother, who passed away from suicide. So
did not know that.
Yeah, so it's like, it's all on how you overcome everything. Like I say, I go through good days, I go through bad days.
Yeah.
It's all on how you overcome it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I probably, if I'm stuck in my ways when I'm feeling mad, I just go out, like you said, go out, Probably just ride Lakeshore, get my mind off.
I did that 1,000 times, man. I take that Lakeshore Drive, man, ride all the way up north till I just get tired. Now I turn around.
You get tired.
Like, all right, it's time to turn around.
I won't lie, son. I just started doing like, cause I be so deep in my thoughts that I just had to write things down. Write things down to learn better myself and to keep myself on track from not losing myself from out the world mentally.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I think that's probably the best thing.
I'm glad you shared those two things, man, because I know it's a lot of people, like I said, I'm sad, you know what I'm saying? You sad. And it's a lot more men out there that's sad. And you said two things that you do to keep it moving, to get you out of your sadness. I think I heard you say you write and you take a ride and clear your brain. Writing down your thoughts, taking a ride, freeing your mind. Two ways, you could try those methods and see if it'll help you like it helped Malik.
Yeah.
It definitely helped me when I get out and talk to people, take that ride. So, yes, sir. Anything else you'd like to share with the world, man?
No. I'm just happy to be on your podcast.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I heard about it.
3 years old, Malik came to rock with me, man. I needed your help. I'm glad you came to see Pops, man.
Of course.
One love to you.
Know.
Daddy's podcast. Peace.
Peace.